Removing the rear bumper on the Skoda Octavia MK3 VRS. Now nothing else needs removing to remove the rear bumper, but it does help to have the car jacked up slightly for more access in the wheel arches, and I will remove the rear light assembly on one side just so that you can see the clips attaching it to the car. There's just two T25 Torx screws that hold the rear light on, and then it's clipped in at this end with a connector to remove behind. So for access, I've jacked up this side of the car. We've got 1, 2, 3 T25 Torx screws to remove from the inside of the wheel arch. If you've got a mudguard fitted, just clips out. I haven't bothered removing the lower one as it's not attached to the bumper, it's only attached to the liner. And then if you pull the wheel arch liner out, you'll uncover another T25 Torx screw at the top. This one's obviously a bit more awkward to get to as it points down, but you'll need to get a tool in here. I managed to do it with a little ratchet. Now this is when it helps to have the car jacked up, so you've actually got enough room to get the tools in over the wheel. Thankfully this car's still quite modern, so the screws aren't all rusted. In a few years, or with higher miles, these screws will be rusted through on the other side and very, very difficult to remove. Now underneath the rear of the car, got 4 more T25 Torx screws. I don't think these outer ones need removing, I think they're just for the diffuser. So remove these centre ones. It's much easier to have the rear lights removed as they do slightly overlap the bumper. There is supposed to be a tool for getting these off. There's a little hole that you're supposed to stick a tool into, but I found if you lift the edge up all the way along, you can remove this cover quite easily. And then behind that we've got T20, 2 T20 Torx screws. And the fittings you must remove directly backwards on the car. There are 2 plastic lugs locating into the rear quarter, as seen here on the other side. If you must insert a tool to get the fitting off, then make sure it's a wide plastic tool, such as Bojo Tip 2. And don't use it to pry. Insert it into the gap and wiggle the light. unclip the connector on both sides to release the fitting. So we've got all the fixings removed now, we've got the lights out of the way. We just need to pull the bumper out carefully. If you're struggling with the clips on this side, you can lift the bumper from the bottom, which sort of helps it become unclipped without inserting any tools. Until you're at this point where the light fitting would be. Of course, this is where it would help to have two people, because you are removing a wide part of the car. But I put carpet down just to protect the bumper when it does drop, and do one side at a time. So I've already got the passenger side off. To do these clips, we need to push a tool down into here. The bumper just sits nicely, not clipped in, but just slotted into position the rest of the way, and then the clips on this side as well. So inserting the tool into the clip, two clips just beneath where the light was. The whole bumper will slide out, and then we've got the clips on the other side. Making it look harder than it is because there's just one of me, but just bear in mind you've got the parking sensors if you have them fitted, so the wiring connector for that will be at one side. So the wiring is in the middle for the parking sensors. I'm pretty sure normally would be a full connector that would disconnect the parking sensors all in one go, but should you need to, you can individually unplug the parking sensors, which would allow you to remove the bumper fully away from the car. But as it stands, that's the bumper fully removed. For refitting, just take it easy, slide the whole bumper back, leaving a gap from the edge before clipping these side bits in. Basically, you'll want to make sure that these clips here go underneath the plastic, so there's like a locating channel. And as long as you get that correct, the bumper will just clip back in nice and easy. So just make sure that it goes underneath and push all the clips. Thanks for watching. I do hope this video has helped. If it has, then please do leave a comment. For more videos on this car and many others, please do check out my channel.